Okay, folks, here we are back in Skyrim. It has been a few weeks. We've had Starfield out, and looking at the numbers of viewers, the watch time, people don't seem to be as interested, at least right now, in Starfield, or at least watching gameplay videos of Starfield, as they are for modded versions of Skyrim. Oh, Mr. Bear, what are you doing? I don't want you to attack them. I need them to be ready for when I get over there to have their conversation. Okay. So, I'm going to record one episode of Skyrim. We're going to get this out on Monday. And I'd like to know, first of all, hit the like button. Secondly, please comment. Let me know. A mixture of modded Skyrim and Starfield, or stay with Skyrim. Something else. If there's another game out there, I'm fine with that as well. I can just tell you from the numbers, people are more interested in Skyrim. So for today, that's what I'm going to play. We're going to put this up on Monday. And hopefully I get a ton of comments letting me know that one way or the other is the correct way to go. There's a wolf coming. Okay. So, I know when we left off, we were trying to talk about whether we should be vampire or fight against vampires. I never got any response on that. Happy to go back to that at any point. For now, I am going to walk the path up to High Hrothgar and continue on the main story, which we haven't really done much of in this series, and we're pretty strong at this point. I do have everything set on. I did. I haven't looked. It's been, like I said, yeah, everything is all the way up on Legendary. But as you see, even on Legendary, I one-shotted a bear. Of course, I'm in stealth, so I get all kinds of bonuses with my bow and in stealth. All right, so let's move forward.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some
You're talking to that guy. Look at him.
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery.
What's wrong with you?
Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Oh, yeah? What can you tell me about that place?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Okay. What do you deliver?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And what do you get?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I'm headed that way. I mean, I could just drop it off for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here. Take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
All right. You've been up this path a few times. Anything I should be paying attention to?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Didn't gray out. Here, here's some money.
Thank you. Here, this
Should give me a buff. Yeah, gray fox look.
Right then.
All right. It has been a little bit since I've been into the Skyrim world. 3 weeks. It'd take me a second to get the controls correct again, or what? We'll find out. Wonder if anybody's ever counted these steps to see if there's actually 7,000. Yeah. I've got a ton of mods, and the optimization in this game isn't great, so there is the occasional stutter. Excuse me. Don't really need the goat stuff. I could skip them. I'm gonna let you live, little guy. Your wolf brothers come around, though. I might just have to hit him with my sword. I'm just making sure I put these on screen. Anybody wants to see them, if I go too fast, just pause the video for a second. For anybody who has not been up the 7,000 steps, or for some reason cannot play Skyrim and is watching this to see the story, I like to put everything on screen. Just, whoa, hello. What? Why were you there? Probably because of my level. Wolves. He didn't even see me. Oh, but he didn't die in one shot either. That's too funny. I don't need his stuff. He tripped over my... I get tripwire auto-placed whenever I get put into combat. And it's one of the reasons I hate companions, is because they're always behind you a little bit and they just trip over it every single time. It's funny the first couple times, but then it's like, man, I have this ability and I never get it to actually use on enemies because the people walking with me are always doing that, always messing it up. All right, so that was 3. I forget how many there are. 8? 9 divines. Maybe there's 9? I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't think they made the numbers match anything like that. All right, anything down this way? Doesn't appear so. There's a 4th one right there. Is that giving me waypoints? Whoops. Emblem 1, 2, 3, 4. These are giving me waypoints. Ha! I don't think that's part of the original game. That must be a mod that's adding those waypoints. I've never seen that. Okay. Should be... Oh, yeah, there's a frost troll right there. He's... Whoa! Oh, sorry about that hip shot, man. Alright, so this should be 5. And 6 should be this way. Whoops. Yep, little stutter. Like I said, not a perfectly optimized game from you know, 11, 12 years ago. It's 2011, I think this came out, so 12 years ago. Almost there. This is emblem 7. Whoops. There's 8 right there on the left. And it's been a pretty... Oh, here we go. A troll in a jar. Nice. That's a museum item on the path. Beautiful. That's my real objective in this game, is to fill out the museum. Being the Dragonborn is secondary for me. We're over 1,000 items, I think. Maybe just barely. It's been a little bit since I've checked, but I think we're over 1,000 items. Emblem 9. Okay, so there was 9. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. Oh, nope, there's 10. There's 10. Alright, let's drop this guy's stuff. Guessing it's in here. Ledger's quill, Finn's flute, bag of gems. There it is, Klimnik's supplies. And then, I don't know if that's a museum item. Like if I take it, is there a place in the museum? Oh, it's just going to make it not complete. Okay, so I've got to leave it in there. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to the Greybeards. Oh, I forgot I've been pausing in between these load screens because they're so long. I'll try to remember to do that. The load screens in Starfield were a lot less, so I didn't think to pause in between each. Alright, so there's 6 loose items in here that I could collect. We'll worry about that after the storyline, though. Let's just see what's set up here.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Yes, sir. You called me. I'm here.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Foos!
There you go.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Thank you.
I am Master Arngeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Hold on. Before we go any further, I have questions. Like, who are you? And what is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Oh, I'd love to find out what it actually means to be Dragonborn. Can you teach me that?
We are here to guide you in that pursuit.
Perfect.
Just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
So I'm not the only one?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Well, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a Thu'um, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Arngeir will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your Thu'um more sharply. Ro. You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Arngeir will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new Thu'um. Use your Unrelenting Force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Losa! Force roll!
This takes too long.
Force roll!
They should have made this just one. This long pause in between. That's only 2 of 3. I just did 3 of 3.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Could have swore that was 3. Okay.
Impressive. Your Thu'um is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Alright, you guys. Don't be slow. Let's go. I'm just gonna hit save real quick, in case anything glitches. They will likely be a minute. Oh, but I do need to switch my... I have 10 dragon souls. Oh, I probably can't use them till I pass this story point. trying to use a jetpack. Doesn't work.
I see that you have already begun to learn the Whirlwind sprint shout. Master Bori will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind sprint.
No.
Oh, nice.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a Thu'um. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Whirlwind. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new word.
Carrying units wake with the speed of a tempest. Okay, so we'll see what 2 levels do. I've never tried that.
Whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Vex. Good. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Open the gate. Let's go. I'm next to you. Let's go. Come on. Where do you want me? I'm here. Let me try reloading. Anything? I just reloaded. Come on. Not sure what's happening here. Okay. I opened the door myself. Why are you guys broken?
Stand next to me and prepare your whirlwind sprint. Master Bori will give the signal. Vex.
Okay, I finally got that working. It let me through. I'm not sure why it was broken, but it finally worked.
Your quick mastery of a new Thu'um is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I thought it was this easy for everyone.
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay. So we need to go get the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, which I know takes a little bit of time. Let me get headed that way. Okay, the closest I've got right now is the abandoned shack, so I'm going to start there and head across to it. And I know that's going to make this episode longer than maybe we're used to. But that's okay. I think it'll be fun. Let's head over there. We are just at the shack there. And I'm not going to keep you guys the whole time, because these walks can get a little bit boring, but if anything happens, I'll bring you right back.
Someone there?
Okay, into Ustengrav we go. Master Conjurer. You can't hit me through the wall. Ooh, this Draugur's tough one. See if we can't hit him in the head while he's down. Good. We got another one though.
Don't you see? I am master of the arcade.
This mage keeping them on fire is actually helping me out quite a bit. Good. Glad he was there to assist there. Just taking a peek at what all they have. Don't want to miss anything that'll fit in our... Yeah, see, like this ebony trident. Nice. That goes into the museum. And of course we want soul gems and stuff. All right. Clean this place out of stuff. And that's the way out. Once we're done. Mystery of Talara. Yes, please. All right, let's move forward. Center mast. I actually aimed at his head, though. Hey, what's wrong with your buddy? So some of these Draugr are taking more than one hit, which that's good that I can't one-shot everything, but it's surprising sometimes when I shoot something and it doesn't die. It kind of throws me off guard because I'm like, wait a minute. Everything I shoot is one hit. So it is kind of nice when there are still things that I can't one-shot. Alright, what do we got left up here? Oh, what's that? That's just a potion. I don't want that. I'll make better potions for myself if I want them. Let's just take a look and see if there's any guys left standing. There is not. And move across. Down to the depths of Ustengrav. Oh, how many times is he gonna dig? I think we're done, right? I think we gotta be done with that thing. Alright. Let's move on. We are getting a good way through Ustengrav now. And let's don't forget this room over here. There must be a second one, I forget. There's one there. Was there one right at the door? Tell me there wasn't one right at the door. Of course there was. Oh boy. I can't remember everything, right? Dragonian Blade, we've already got one. The Ruined Book should be... Oh, yeah. I was say they should be picking up on their own. That's one of the few things I have still picking up on their own. And we'll check this guy. I don't think I did. And move on forward. Right. We are over the chasm now. And let's go ahead and jump across here. Get up here. See if we can't find these skellies. Get them coming over to where we can shoot them somewhere. These fragments are finally showing up. Okay. Oh, there's one. Good. And the other one's right behind him. So maybe I can get both of those. I can get this just right. And then there should be... I just don't know if I have visibility to him. There should be somebody right about there. Good. Got him. Alright, we got that. wait for that to reset real fast. Okay, I think we should be good. Let's try it. Yes. Alright. And head up into here. It's just a couple of chests, or one chest and a book. I forget. History of lockpicking. We want that. Please. Thank you. Alright. So at least we got another book for the museum. The history of lockpicking. And can head across here and find these couple of guys that we shot. Nothing great on them, but that's okay. Oh, we got something in some kind of skull in a jar up here. That's for the basement. Take these garnets. We got a hag. Interesting. Nice. There's a place to shut those off somewhere, but I don't really need to. I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna jump down here real fast. I want to get to that word wall. And then I think there's a couple more, like some spiders or something down here, and I think then we're pretty much at the end. We're getting pretty darn close anyway. We had a couple of little cuts in here, kept this video within a reasonable amount of time, which is nice. Am I going to learn whatever it is? Okay, there we go. Fade, become ethereal. I paused it right there for a little while. And I turned off the smart harvest. And we're going to see if that stops some of this lagginess, because I think that might be what's causing quite a bit of the lagginess. Not positive. Nope, there went one right there. Like, I don't... I mean, I don't need it picking flowers and stuff for me anymore, though, so we'll leave it off for now. I do still have loot radius, so I could turn that on. But see, that stinks because I'm missing out on the silver, which I guess that's fine. I don't even have a pick with me because I've never had to have it. Alright, well... if we get to a point where we're needing a lot more metals, then I'll grab a pick. But as of now, we're okay. Let's head... oh, see, like we missed this iron right here. Or corundum. Yep. Alright, that's okay though. Let's go see about running through this... through these doors, see if we can get through them. Yes, please. Oh, I'm not picking up my arrows anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, I remembered that was an issue now. Something is causing my one-handed ability to swing in slow-mo every time. And I'm not sure what's causing that. Okay. So there is the trigger. Let's put this away. And
What?
there we go. Straight through. Means I'm going to be running out of arrows, doesn't it? Another problem I've never had. Okay, that's okay though. Just make the game slightly more challenging. No big deal. We can always create more arrows. Yeah, come check on your buddy. See if he's doing okay. Oh, you don't even care. That's alright. You don't have to care. A big guy. Didn't even give him a chance, did I? That's the bonus to knowing what's in the place before you get there. You can beat the spiders to their punch. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be helping at all. Whoops. All right. Let's save right here before the cutscene happens. All right, let's do this. I've got the HUD hidden just for a minute, so we can kind of do this without it. Cool. Let's see here. What do you think? This might be a good screenshot somewhere like this. Maybe get a little bit more of him in it. Kind of centered in between these. That's kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see what ends up being there. Okay. Gungnir. Yes, please. All right. Oh. Where's the horn? what's this? Note from a friend. Dragonborn. Need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you there. A friend. Did this friend steal what I came to get? That doesn't seem like much of a friend. Look at this, the ring of Jurgen Windcaller. Sitting back here, hiding behind the pedestal. Nice. What else are we missing? I think that's it. A little bit of gold, maybe. Which is fine. Alright, moving on through. We should be coming out in that room I showed you earlier when I said this will be the way out. Okay, so here's that room. I pointed out that this will be the way out. Let me get to that Sleeping Giant Inn real quick and see what the heck is going on. Alright, made my way here to Riverwood.
I've been looking for you. I've got something I'm supposed to deliver. For your hands only.
Oh.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. I gotta go.
What'd you bring me? Whoops. A letter called To the Dragonborn. I hope this letter finds you well. Great House Halalu, all in need of your strength. The grave threat from my homeland of Morrowind has migrated to Skyrim, and though I nip at its heels, I fear that I cannot bring it down alone. Please, if you care at all for this land and our peoples, meet me at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood as soon as you can. Man in Halalu. Hey, guess where we're headed? We're headed to the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. But not for Mandan Halalu.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I am. How many times am I going to get stopped between the gate and the inn? But yes, I'm the Dragonborn.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Okay.
Hey, watch what you're
Oh,
doing.
are you going to fight me?
Time to die!
Those fools are actually fighting.
Gods, no!
Find out who sent them. I will here in a moment. I'll read the thing. The spell tome I don't have yet. And who sent them? Board vessel north of Maiden Dock to Ravenrock. Take it to One Town. Begin your search for the false Dragonborn known as Ragnar Ironside before you reach Solstheim. Okay. So that is the Solstheim starting quest. Let's head into the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Finally!
I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
If you want someone's business, point out the stain on their chest plate or the blood on their boots.
But you don't have any stains on your chest plate.
Go tend to the chickens, boy.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Okay, well, she just gave me the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. So I guess that's technically done now. I can bring that back to Arngeir. You see that? This lady's just pushing into each other.
Close
You can
the
leave
door.
now. Orianne, you can leave. Go on. Whatever.
Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
So, you're the one that took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
Well, I just came here for the horn.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Okay, calm down. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
I don't even know if I can trust you.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Okay. Point taken. Why did you take the horn?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
So what do you need a Dragonborn for?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
I don't need to prove anything to you. What are you not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
You're sounding a little crazy.
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
So why do you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
All right. Give me a minute, and then we'll go.
I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynes Grove. Don't waste time getting there.
Okay. Well, while
That's
she...
better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Well, while she heads to Kynes Grove, we now have... Whoops. We now have travel to Solstheim, which we're not going to do just yet. We have return the horn to Arngeir. And we have locate the dragon burial site. And I think that's everything that's clicked on right now. So those are both like part of the main storyline. Alright, so next time when we come back to Skyrim, we will move down one of these paths next. Again, I need you to let me know in the comments. First, hit the like button, and then give me a comment. Do we continue on the Skyrim path? Do we go back and forth and do a little Skyrim, little Starfield? Stay on Starfield. Or some other route entirely. I'm up for suggestions. I love Skyrim. Probably my favorite game of all time, so I'm happy to stay here. And it seems that's where people want me as far as the numbers go. Let me know. Until next time, thanks for hanging out.